Hey, Tracie's Place fam. Welcome back to another vlog. Y'all, we're going to the Super Bowl. The Cincinnati Bengals are going to the Super Bowl, so I could not contain my excitement. Now, this vlog might air the day of the Super Bowl, but the opening is us finding out that we're going to the Super Bowl. So y'all come along with us for that. And then of course we go into us running errands, the daily things, me cooking. I even go to a doctor's appointment and just different vlog things that's happening during the week. So let's get on into the vlog. I did my nails again, and this is the design that I went with. Love the decals and the glitter that I've been playing around with. So this is what I used, and it's the Sally Hansen Maximum Growth. I haven't had problems with this. Yeah, excuse my finger. My skin is peeling right there, so I have to exfoliate that. But the Sally Hansen Maximum Growth, I love it. It has been helping to prevent chips and different things, and my nails have been growing really good. This OPI, and the color is Machu Picchu. That's what I have on most of the nails, and the accent nail color is the Sassy and Chic 957 I got from the Dollar Tree. And then I got this OPI. That's the glitter accent, and the color is Dreams on a Silver Platter. And I think I got that at like Marshall's or something like that, TJ Maxx. And then I used the Sally Hansen Insta Dry. Love this top coat. Love it. I mean, my manicures stay for like 7 days, 7 to 9 days. So I'm loving it. So this is my breakfast today. I have 2 pieces of 9-grain bread, one with avocado on it with tones, everything bagel seasoning, just a little bit of Lowry seasoning, just a little bit, and then I have a piece of toast with grape jam, 2 slices of bacon, 5 blackberries, and then also I have tea with just a splash of oat milk, cinnamon, what else? Cinnamon, turmeric, honey, and water. And this is a very tasty breakfast. So this is the actual store downtown in our city that my mother used to take me to with her when she'd go get punch and the different like butter mints, regular mints, and peanuts for after church functions like the usher anniversary or the pastor's anniversary or the senior choir, junior choir anniversary. We come here for all the supplies, and we would get candy. Me and her liked it, but I got the chocolate covered peanuts and the caramel nut clusters and all that good stuff. But at this store, they just have everything, and it was so wonderful to come back down memory lane. So me and Mr. had been out for a while, and he was hungry if you say. So there's this really good pizza place up on our college campus, and the pizza is just, oh my goodness, it's amazing. So we had to stop by there, of course, while we were near. We picked up the pizza, took it home, and we had a good time eating it, and I think we watched a movie too. Guys, so like many of you, we are caught in this winter storm. It happened about, I'd say started 2 days ago. It was on Thursday. And then it just, yesterday was just, we were just starting to kind of come out of it as far as getting our street paved, and my husband and son shoveled the driveway, and so I think we're gonna be in this a little while. Hey guys, so Miss J, I won't show her all the way. She made shrimp and grits this morning for me and her, so I am so excited to taste it. I've only had shrimp and grits once, so we're about to eat. She's just coming along with her recipe repertoire.
Oh,
Give me this.
bless the food, bless the drink. Make a nourishing our home, bless the hands that prepared it, touch our hearts, Lord. Let us be thankful for all that we have in you. In Jesus' name.
Amen. So we have nachos with for Taco Tuesday. It is we use turkey, but it's seasoned up real good, you don't even know. And we have shredded cheese, lettuce, tomato, onion, green onion, cilantro, and corn with the taco sauce, sour cream, and Ortega ranch sauce. And it's just freestyle. Jalen requested this meal today. I'm making it for her and everybody, of course, but she requested it. One of her favorites. Good morning, guys. I hope everybody's doing good. I don't know if I'm making this the beginning of the vlog or in the middle of the vlog, but it's morning time where I am, so good morning. I'm on my way to the doctor, and I am going because I had a pain in my side. And it could be diverticulitis because I do have diverticulitis, but I thought diverticulitis is usually on the left side, and I've always had like a mild case and never really bothered me. And I have a pain on my right side, so I'm going to the doctor to see about it because it's kind of prolonged here now, and I want to go check that out and see what's going on. So yeah, just on my way now. I'd left at 9:08. I wanted to leave at 9 o'clock on the dot. My appointment's at 9:45, so I'm still in decent time. I should be able to get there before a half hour, but just wanted to leave early. I'm trying to get into the practice of leaving early. My husband is like an early leaver. He likes to leave early and get places with time to spare and sit and relax, as he said. Woo! And I'm quite the opposite. Not that I want to be. That's one of my struggles. I do not want to be like that. I'm usually like a 5-10 minute late. Oh, I hate that. And I probably hate it more than he does, but you know, I try not to always beat up on myself. I just try to keep trying. I'm not late to everything, but I'm late to enough. So I'm trying. That's one of my downfalls. I am trying, even this time in my life. Because it's different, even when the kids was younger, you kind of, I hate to say have an excuse, because people get to places they need to get on time with children, with 5 children, so I can't, that can't be an excuse. But earlier on, it was more of a, I got to do this, I got to do her hair, and but not anymore. But I know that I've never been a fast person, like to get stuff done fast. I am a cruiser. So, yeah, I am working on that, trying to change that. Some things I do move fast with, and I can get done quickly. But a lot of stuff, no. I'm just one of them people. I'm just steadily going. But sometimes I need some fire up under me. So, yeah, I'm working on that. So I should get there on time. Let me know if any of you struggle with time. Let me know. So anyway, how are you all doing? I hope you all are doing well. So I'm not going to be on a long time chit-chatting before the doctor, because I got about a 25 minute ride, and I am getting in the car when, I think David Jeremiah has been on. Me and my husband have been up a while. We had to go to the car shop and take one of the cars to the shop. So we've been up a little while, and I heard a little bit of David Jeremiah, but this morning, in the morning time, all the good preachers is on that I like anyway, that I love. I love all of them now. Love everybody who try to preach the word and everything, rightly divide the word of truth. But my favorites, David Jeremiah, Charles Swindoll, and Chuck Swindoll, Charles Stanley, and I love Tony Evans. He doesn't come on, I don't think, in the morning on this station though. But I love, oh my goodness, do I not love those 3? Oh my goodness. I wish that John Hagee, and his son Matthew had a radio program, but you can see them just about anytime on TBN. But I love them as well. We don't have, I think, well, no, we do, and I have to find out what station that is. We do have like a black station. Because people like different styles of preaching and stuff. And for me, it doesn't matter what color you are, as long as you preaching the word, and you can preach it in a relatable way. And the ones that I just mentioned, it's just easy to hop in the car and they're on, when you're running errands or whatever. A lot of times when I'm at home, I'm moving around the house working or doing something, and I'm not always in the same room just sitting watching TV. So that's when a lot of the Black Gospel Network is on. I'm not sure if that's what you call it. I'm not sure of the name of it, but but when I get in the car, and we do have a black gospel radio station too. And I do hear that sometimes, so I do listen to that sometimes too. So I listen to both. But this time in the morning, I like those 3. Chuck Swindoll, Charles Stanley, and David Jeremiah. Oh, just for the word, it just gets me, and they relate it well to me. They relate it really well. Anyway, I'm going to get off, and I'll chat with y'all after my doctor's visit. And I'll catch you again. Alright, so I am here. I got here at 9:37, so I am proud of myself. I didn't have to speed like a speed demon either. But it's 9:37, so I'm very happy. So once I get in here, I got to get my mask on. Get in here, it should be 9:40, and I can check in and wait for them to call me. So I am done. It is, well, it was 10 after 10 when I got back in the car. So my appointment was at 9:45. I got in there like 9:41, 9:42. So I am on my way home. Got on the expressway. I'm just going to get something to eat at home. I was trying to look for something to eat out. I just wanted something good and fast. But I'm going to eat at home. It's no excuse for me even going out. Anyway, so I went in. My doctor's appointment was very timely. I'm so glad I found her. I love my doctor thus far. It's only my second time seeing her. But I looked her up on Google, looked up health grades and all the other medical sites that I could find. And she came 4.8/5, which 5 being the highest rating. That's where she was. She had some 4.8s, but she was mostly 5s. And I was like, and then I looked up information about her, blah, 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 and saw the personal, and you can find out if they're real reviews or not for the most part. Looked at all the reviews from real people and stuff like that. I was like, okay, that's the one I want. And you feel like, the Holy Spirit is leading you to, so I felt comfortable with her. Anyway, and I'll share a few things. And I know one person that has a YouTube channel, she was saying, and I feel the same way. But anyway, she was saying that somebody close to her was saying, why do you share so much on your channel? You tell personal things and blah, blah, blah. And when people are looking for things online, when people are looking for people to follow on YouTube and different things like that, they're looking for people that meet their needs or their desires as far as sharing information or whether it's entertainment or whatever that they need or want. And I always wanted to be the kind of YouTuber that I gave practical information. First and foremost, what I feel God is leading me to do for my channel is, oh goodness, I can't even remember the scripture. That's a shame because I talk about it all the time. Titus, I don't know if it's Titus 3 or Titus 2, something. Anyway, for older women to be, I'm not old, but anyway, the older women to teach the younger women to love their husband, to be good, to be keepers of their homes. I'm sorry, I'm trying to drive, make sure I'm going the right direction too. To be keepers at home, chaste, love their husbands, love their children. I can't remember it word for word, but basically to be a good example or to help other people along the road that you have already been on or either are on. So that is what my purpose is, my vision in life, or whatever you want to say, that I believe God has given me. So I tell things to try to help people because not everybody is in personal relationships, whether it's with friends or sisters or neighbors or what have you. Some people don't have personal relationships to where they can find out different things or talk about personal things too. And I don't tell all of my business, I surely don't, but I do want to tell things that can help people. If it's not, overly embarrassing or things that I've been through, and not medical advice as far as, because you can't do that on YouTube. They took my video down of what I did to regain my taste and smell. What? I was so upset. But anyway, that was the first time I had gotten a video taken down, because they don't want you telling people to use certain things for a cure. And I said in the beginning of the video, this is not for a cure or whatever, but this is just what I did for regaining my taste and smell after COVID. And they don't want people to be telling people to cure it with prayer. They don't want people to be curing it with homemade remedies and telling people a cure is this or that, but they want you to fall in line with the WHO, I think it is, the WHO and some other. I'm not even going to go into what I think about all of that. I'm not. But anyway, I want to share practical daily advice, spiritual advice, and not even just advice, just, sharing things. I just like to share things because that's what I think I am called to do. My stomach was hurting, and my stomach is hurting now. I know I have diverticulitis that was revealed in one of my colonoscopies, and it's basically like you have grooves or something like that in your colon, and things can get trapped in there and hurt, and it'll cause stomach pain. So I know I have that, and so I didn't know what this. I have a pain though on my right side, which diverticulitis is usually on the left side in our Western society, but in Eastern societies, as I understand, it's mainly on the right side. So I've just been hearing a lot, looking up a lot, hearing stuff from other people and stuff. So I said, let me just go back to the doctor, and she sent me for a CT scan. So I go in 2 weeks for a CT scan for them to check, to get a picture of my stomach area, abdomen area, to see what's going on. So that's where we are with that. And but she's a very good doctor, very caring. She'll listen to you and all that good stuff. And the staff, thus far, staff is awesome. So that's one of the issues I had with my past doctor. She was pretty decent, she was fine. I was decently satisfied with her, except she prescribed one time a prescription I think could have been handled naturally. But yeah, otherwise, she's a good doctor. But the staff, I needed some papers, some documents, whatever to get to. I think it was my GI doctor, and a couple of times, not just with me, but I think it was for my daughter when she was going into college. They were just not timely, they were just so lackadaisical. I was like, no, I'm going to need you all to be, I need the package deal. The great doctor, and a great staff. So, thus far, all good. So, and the appointment was very timely. I got in there at 9, the appointment was 9:45. Got in there like 9:41. I think I got in there, went straight to the desk, got signed in. They told me to sit down and have a seat. They called me like within 3 minutes. I didn't have time to take out my phone, really look at it, scroll, do nothing. 3 minutes, they called me back, got weighed. She took my little blood pressure and all that in the office. And then the doctor, after she left out, the doctor came in like about 3 to 4 minutes too. So very timely. And so she had the appointment, went awesome. She heard what I had to say, and then she said certain things. She asked questions, in depth and all that stuff. So I had a good appointment. I got back out to my car about 10 after 10. So I was in and out. And so she's sending me for the CT scan. And on the way out, she's a little fashionista. That's the cutest thing too. Got a great doctor, and she's just so feminine and everything. I just love. But she had the cutest little boots on, and so on my way out, after we was done with everything, and we were walking out, and she was taking me to show me where to get my blood taken right across the hall. So I got my blood work done too again today. So she wanted to see that again. And then I was like, and by the way, I said, those boots are sharp. I said, they are gorgeous. And she's like, oh, thank you. She told me the maker of them, and I looked them up. But they had pearls on the heels. Not all on the heels, but just a string of them at the top of the heel where the heel makes the shoe. And that's all I could see. But when I looked them up, there was another string of pearl around the top part of the boot, which is like a booty boot, an anklet boot. And they were so cute, but she had on slacks, and so all you could see was the bottom part of the boot, basically, where the heels of the pearl. It was so cute. And she told me who made them and all. She said they're old, but this is who makes them and blah blah blah. Some people won't tell you that. I just thought that was nice. And she said this is who makes them, blah blah blah. She just chit chatted for a second, but I thought that was so cute, so sweet. But anyway, when I came out from the doctor, I was listening to, or when I turned on the car and on the radio, John MacArthur was on, and he was talking about sex in marriage, about, oh goodness, I can't think of the name of the message. I'll put it right down here. So basically the message was like living out marriage in a godly way, and he was talking about sex at this time. And I love preachers that are practical, that can make things, like I said earlier, relate things just relatable. I don't like those who skirt around stuff, don't want to talk about this subject, that subject. I always say the Bible basically covers everything. Preach what's in the Bible. There's so much in the Bible. Don't skip over sex because you squeamish about it, or marital relationships and this and that. There's more in the Bible than just how to live holy, so to speak. Everything is summed up in living holy. Don't get me wrong, but I mean just everyday living things, and make it relatable. I don't care for preaching that's all up in the clouds. I don't like it when people seem to more so heavenly minded, they're no earthly good. Oh, that aggravates me. Let's talk about practical everyday stuff, swirl it up in scripture, and have the holiness of it, spiritual aspect, and the physical daily aspect of it that we live day to day. Put all that together. I just be hanging on every word, of people that can do that. I love that, and that can help me in some personal issues or what have you. Oh my goodness. Anyway, he was talking about sex and marriage, and do not deprive your sexual partner, whether you're the wife or the husband. Usually we see wives doing that, but don't deprive your spouse of sex, basically, because there's so much temptation out here nowadays. It's always been, but it's even more prevalent now and more accessible at the touch of a screen, touch of a button on your screen, phone, computer, whatever. It's there, and just looking just day to day. So it's good to seek. Some people are blessed, and he also went over this. Some people are blessed and it is a blessing for some, and for some it's not. But to be, oh goodness, what's the word? I cannot think of it. Celibate. Some people have the gift of celibacy and don't need to be married, or don't desire to be married. And God has given them that because they're to do the nitty gritty work of the gospel. Everybody has their part. Don't get me wrong. But I'm saying there are certain things that God equips certain people to be like because of their purpose, vision, whatever you want to call it, that they're supposed to fulfill in this earth. So, and then there's some who cannot. That would not be a gift to them. It's not a gift to them. They seek to be married, and if so, do your best. Go ahead and get married. And then some people are hung up on the right person. I just haven't found the right person yet. Seek to be the right person so that you can be found by the right person for you. A lot of people put more emphasis on the other person more so than themselves. Well, honey, you got to be something else too that somebody is looking for. You just can't present yourself any old kind of way, and you all lackadaisical about this, and you don't have personal you're personally unappealing for a mate. I'll just say it like that. Some people I see some people just, I want to be married, and and I mean a lot of people seek to be married, which is awesome, and it is honorable. But some people, I've seen women that just they say they're looking for a husband, and you see them everywhere, and they looking like Hattie the Witch. And men are visual. Most men are visual. Now, I can't say that for every single person, but as we all basically know, and men, if any are watching, and you can chime in, men are visual creatures. And I won't put all my husband's business out there, but when we first got together, that's what he saw. He said, I noticed your hairdo. I used to wear updos all the time. And he said, your hair was just nice. And I noticed you all the time. And after we started dating, and of course it was more than that, more than the physical after we got to know each other. And so when we got to know each other, he said he said he knew from just seeing me, not just the physical, but he said he knew just by observing me. He knew, he said, that's going to be my wife. That's what he said. And he said, you don't believe me? But he has stuck to his story till this day. He said, I knew when I saw you, you was going to be my wife. And I was like, oh my goodness, if that's not just a compliment, I don't know what is. But, but he said he knew. And then the first conversation, real deep conversation, he said he really knew. And that wasn't long after we had, kind of started talking or whatever. And we sat in the car one day and just talked for, it had to be a few hours. And he said he really knew then. But I'm getting off topic. But what I'm saying is, present yourself like you want to be married. And he noticed, men notice little things. He noticed my nails. He said, your nails are always done nice. And like I said, this is just from the physical. This is just the onset. And I'm not bragging, boasting, or anything at all, because more women that's way prettier than me or whatever. And beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So, and that is so true. So, of course, you don't go out being any kind of way that you are not natural. You don't want to put yourself out there in a fake way or a farce, and then when you get married, they find out you really wasn't that way anyway. But what I'm saying is, even if just be neatly manicured, you don't have to be super stylish. You don't have to be overly vocal, be yourself, but be the best version of yourself when you are seeking to be married. And just be the person, if you have certain things that you like, there are men that have certain things that they like. And I'm going to tell you, not just from my experience, but from observing people. I am 51 years old, and all this time I've watched people, that are married, who seek to get married, who've been married for years, who've been married for a little while. And I've seen people get married for the wrong reasons. I've seen men also marry certain women looking at the outer or looking at a few things, and sometimes even skating over things that they didn't have, that the woman or the man didn't have, and they thought they were going to be okay with it. It has, and it's not, okay? You need to be biblically sound in what a woman is to bring to the marriage, and then there are human desires also, if I'm saying that correctly, but in the natural that a spouse would want too. So when I say, it's hard, when I say there's things in the spiritual aspect, and I'm gonna go for the woman side because I'm a woman. In the Bible, it says to be a keeper of the home, to be chaste. You're not supposed to be a gossiper, and different things along that line, respectable and stuff. And there's nothing wrong with being dainty and pretty, or not being super dainty or pretty. But of course, a man wants a feminine woman, and some things catch a certain man's eye that another man might be looking for something else. And then same goes for a woman. I like a manly man. Ooh, I like a manly man. I have to get into that another time. People have asked me to talk about marriage too, so I'll do that on another video. But anyway, getting back into the meat of what he was saying is, don't deprive each other sexual companionship or fulfillment in a marriage don't put your spouse in a place of temptation, because it's enough out here already. Don't push them. Don't help assist, because people say, well, I don't care what I did or what I did. That didn't make him or that didn't make her sin. And that's so true. You are personal for your own sins. Nobody can make you do anything. Even if a spouse, oh God, don't have sex with you for 2 years, you can't. That it can't make you, but that can surely help to push you over that edge. So don't help assist the devil. That's what it is. Don't help assist the devil, because at that time you're becoming agent for the devil when you do things that can help push someone toward thinking about infidelity. So be conscious of that. Don't you ain't got a headache every night. And if you do, something is wrong and you need to get to the doctor. Now, of course, a spouse shouldn't make you or try to make you if you are not feeling well or something's really wrong with you. Understandable, and they should be patient through that, but don't try to make it a long time. And if they're in the mood and you're not, and nothing's wrong with you, try your best to get in the mood. And this advice I'm saying for married people, not for single people who are fornicating. No ma'am, no sir. This is for married folk. Okay, so be wise. Be a wise wife. And help your marriage and your home to be a safe haven. The word says somewhere, the scripture ain't coming in my head, but that his wife, his heart safely trusts in his wife. Be a safe space. Something similar like that, I'm paraphrasing. But be a safe space for your husband. Don't ridicule, criticize, and all that stuff all the time. Be ready to jump on him, nag him all the time, because you won't be a safe space. There's a way, there's a time, and there's a place to say certain things, and you won't always be perfect in it, but do your best to bring up certain things at certain times so that you don't put your spouse off. Whether you're a woman or man or whatever, you can put your spouse off for bringing up certain things just for having bad timing talking about things. So, and I'm just gonna put it in this way. And like I already said, if you're sick and stuff, of course your spouse should be patient and stuff. But like once somebody said their husband was wanting to have sex, and they said, well, I got a headache. I got a headache right now, not feeling the best right now. He said, I'm not trying to have sex with your head. That was hilarious. So sometimes, even if you're just feeling a little bad, even, just a little, and you can get through it, and always try to be in the mood as best you can. If you're not in the mood, try to get in the mood. If you're just feeling a little bad, try to, go ahead. But, it's understandable if you're sick and something's wrong with you, you're feeling horrible, you feel, something's wrong. Of course, yes, that is understandable. Your spouse should be patient through that. But I just thought that story is just hilarious. Like, I'm not trying to have sex with your head. Anyway, y'all, I think y'all get basically the gist of what I'm saying. I don't know, I just thought I should share that, because not everybody's pastor talks about everything. Not everybody's mama, friend, sister talks about everything. So I just wanted to relay that. Don't put your spouse off with your man or a woman. Be conscious of that. Be wise in your relationship. And yeah. All right, I'm about to get on in this house. I got to eat and I got a lot of stuff to do. See y'all later.